Alrighty, so it is not April anymore. It was April, but I waited a little too long to be able to do this review. But I thought I can't not do this review. I picked up the book. I gotta give it a review. I gotta do something about it. And this is it. This is the big thing we've all been waiting for in a way. This is the book that starts the Secret Wars. So even if you haven't been reading this title, you you don't really need to, but it's kind of the one that will jumpstart you into it because everybody else hasn't really talked that much about Secret Wars. This one actually just goes right into it. It lets you understand exactly what's about to happen. So, what is it I'm talking about? Enough teasing. It's Avengers. Now, this is issue 44. So it's the last issue, last run of the Avengers. I love when they do this. When they have, look at that. That is beautiful. I love when comic books do stuff like this. It sucks when you're actually like putting the book together because when you put it in a sleeve, you'd only see this, and there's a backboard covering the back. But like this is fantastic. This is one of the ones where I'm fine going out buying a second copy and ripping off the cover of. Just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, no, this was actually not bad. I wasn't a big fan of Jonathan Hickman's writing when it came to the Avengers. I wasn't. When I first picked it up, I read the first 6 issues, and it just wasn't captivating. It didn't get to me. They were adding in a bunch of new people I wasn't familiar with and didn't really care for, which kind of sucks. It's always a big thing when it comes to team books, is that you really need to care about the majority of the team to give a shit about the rest of them. That's how it works. But when the majority of the team is people I don't know, and the other side of the team is people I don't really give a crap about, it didn't really work. He did introduce some new characters, X-Men characters, into the roster, which I was super excited about, and these are the people that help boost up the reasons to continue reading. But ultimately, I dropped it. I just didn't read it. I ended up dropping all Avengers books altogether because it wasn't interesting enough for any of the books. But I have to say, I kind of wish I was reading this because this was an amazing end. Again, this is all the books right now are ending, so everything I'm going to talk about is how good or bad the ending is. This was amazing. Like, I have to admit, this book, it touched me in places. Right here, of course, or technically right here, but it touched me in places. This it's the battle I've been looking forward to since Civil War, since what started me off in comic books. What I'm waiting for when the movie comes out for Civil War, a battle between Captain America and Iron Man. Like, this is great. So, what happens in the story? Obviously, it starts off Secret Wars. So, it's two planets colliding, and these are the two best, well-known planets in the Marvel anything. 616 universe, or the universe where everything happens, and the Ultimate Universe. I don't know the number off my hand, but the Ultimate Universe. They're colliding against each other. Like, that's how the book starts. They're colliding. And we get to have people, we get to see point of views on both sides. We get to go to the Ultimate Universe and go to 616 Universe and like see how each side is dealing with this. We get to see not every character, obviously. There's a lot more Avengers and everything in 616. In the Ultimate Universe, we only get to see Hawkeye and Nick Fury, which kind of sucks. But they're probably waiting for all that to be when Secret Wars actually comes out next month or this month. So I'm excited for it. Issue 0 is actually coming out today as a free comic book day, so go pick that up if you're really interested in this like I am. I didn't know about it before, but after reading this book, I gotta say yes. So what is my review? This is good. This is a good end. If you've been reading this, it's going to be satisfying. If you haven't been reading Avengers, it's actually pretty good to pick up. I think it's going to increase in value. This is a thicker book too, but this is nonstop story. There's no filler, there's no extra stuff. I mean, there's advertisements for a bunch of shit, and there's these insert things that they add into the new comics nowadays where, oh, Secret Wars and oh, it's got extra content and blah blah blah. It's just, hey, yo, buy more stuff. So they do have advertisement, but this is solidly just story, and I really like when they do stuff like that. It reminds me of like Image Comics, from how they just don't give a shit. They just give you story. They don't add extra bullcrap. So I didn't like this as much as I liked the ending for Fantastic Four, but this was actually pretty good, and probably the reason why is because of the lack of Avengers in this book. It really just dawns on these two, and the last battle is just like, it's beautiful between these guys. It's amazing. But yeah, that's all I've got. I'm gonna start getting ready, getting dressed, and getting ready to head on out here, get some free comic books. Before that, I have some other books to review, so stay tuned for that. That's pretty much it. See you guys later.